President Biden is facing rising calls to exit the race. Democrats are looking into potential legal hurdles to replacing their nominee so late in the process. Do you think that whoever emerges from the Democratic convention as that party's nominee for president and vice president, do you think those people should be on the ballot in all 50 states? Or would you support efforts to sue to keep those nominees off state ballots, assuming it's not President Biden and Vice President Harris?
Look, I'm a former litigator, a constitutional law attorney. I've just made note in some comments over the last week that they have real problems. I mean, every state has their own election system. That's our constitutional system. That's the way it's done. And in some of these states, it's a real hurdle. They have a real problem of replacing the nominee at the top of the ticket. Remember, Jake, Joe Biden was chosen after a long, small d Democratic process by 14 million people emerging through that primary. It will be very interesting to see if the so-called party of democracy, the Democrats, go into a back room somewhere and switch it out and put someone else at the top of the ticket. I think they've got legal hurdles in some of these states, and it'll be litigated, I would expect, on the ground there, and they'll have to sort through that. They got a real problem. It was interesting. I listened to the Joe Manchin's interview, which was compelling at the opening of the show, and he made the point that this is not his father's Democrat Party. It's not the party he knew as a young man. He wanted them to be sensible and moderate, and they aren't anymore, and that's why he left the party. We're seeing that across the board. We have a demographic shift going on in the country right now with a record number of Hispanic and Latino voters and black voters, African-American voters, the Jewish community coming into the Republican Party because they're looking for answers to all these great challenges facing the country, and they feel like the woke progressive left has taken the Democrat Party way over the edge. They have, and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris helped engineer that, and I think they're responsible for it.